As you look back on that lifetime, what did you learn from it? What was the purpose of that lifetime?
I need to speak up with something. I should have spoke up. And no matter what happens, I can always give more love. And give love now, because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Now let's drift away from that life scene. May I speak to subconscious, please?
Yes.
Do I have permission to speak to subconscious?
Yes.
Do I have permission to ask questions?
Yes.
I know the subconscious could have brought forth many different lifetimes to see today. You chose to bring forward the lifetime of Sally. Why did you pick that lifetime to show her today?
Because no matter what happens, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. You always have time to give love, no matter what you've been through. And the more you hold on to the people that have hurt you, the more it's just gonna take a toll on your life. Let it go. Move on and give love while you can.
Yes, what can she do to believe in herself 100% without any doubt and distraction of negative thoughts?
She already believes in herself. She just has to trust us. Trust us. She asks and just trust us. She's so great. She just needs to trust. And it will all fall into place. The more she thinks, her own thoughts, she puts up her own roadblocks. Just trust us.
Can you help her do that?
Yes.
Sometimes the habits we have when we have doubt, we're so used to doing that our whole lives. It's the way we're raised, I guess. Can you talk with us about this doubt?
This doubt is just an excuse. She knows exactly what she has to do. So doesn't everybody else. It's the fear. She needs to let go of her fear. There's nothing to fear. She's not alone. She has us. There shouldn't be any doubt. Again, she needs to just trust us. She knows how to. She doesn't realize how great and how powerful she really is. We can help her with this. This is a beginning of a whole new experience for her. She's ready. She just needs to trust us. It was just a distraction, and just doubt put up those distractions. She just needs to trust us. This is not the first, won't be the last time she sees this. This was a test for herself, not for us. We know she can do everything. She wasn't sure she could. Now she knows that she can, that she's supposed to be where she was, that she's supposed to be there. This is just the beginning of so many great things.
Can you tell her about those great things?
And she's supposed to be there. She knows that. She's going to be greater than she is. She gives too much respect. She needs to realize who she is completely, and she will. She knows. It's fear. She's afraid of it. She thinks she doesn't deserve it. She needs to know she does. She's supposed to be there. She is a queen.
Can you talk with her and tell her about, maybe in some detail, what she needs to do to achieve this?
She needs to get outside of her own head. She thinks too much. Just let it happen. Again, she needs to trust us. It doesn't need to be outside people. There's nothing else she can do outside of us to help her get in that frame of mind and just trust that it's already there. She's putting up her own roadblocks by fearing what she's capable of. She knows what she's capable of. She's just not trusting us because she's afraid. She has a fear of success. But she knows she's going to succeed.
What can she do to improve on becoming more in tune to help others?
Listen. Don't judge. Just listen. Listen more. Listen with an open heart, an open mind. But actually listen. A lot of times she tells people that they don't listen or hear her, but she needs to listen as well. That's another roadblock she puts up herself. It's a block. And the blocking is just listening. It's very simple. Just listen.
Has any blocks or obstacles in her way? Can you remove them now, please?
Yes. She has mental blocks. Well, she had mental blocks. The doubt, the fear, those were mental blocks. They're gone.
Is that like pre-programming from our society teaches us to be like that as we're growing up?
She's grown up to think and to hear that she didn't deserve this or she was supposed to be this. She's started at a young age not believing that, but it's so much that it had to gradually go away. This is the start of, there's no roadblocks.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Is there anything else she needs to know about these roadblocks or obstacles?
There's always going to be roadblocks or obstacles. That's just the knowing who you are and who we are to you and trusting us to just leap over those roadblocks. There's no blocks when you trust us.
Okay. How is she connected to Witamo, and can you give her details?
She's connected to Witamo more than she knows. She has the same spirit she had, that Witamo. She is in a sense Witamo. She's a modern, today's version of Witamo for her people. And elders see that, and she's hearing it more and more because it's true. She's a warrior, and Witamo resonates with her because she can identify. It's tangible to her. It's a name that she knows. They share the same spirit. They share the same spirit. She holds her head high just like she did. She will not back down just like she wouldn't. They share the same spirit. It's laughter almost, because they share the same spirit.
Was Witamo in a previous lifetime?
Witamo is somebody that they share the same fire, the same spirit. She wasn't Witamo, but they share something very, very similar. They intertwine with one another. It's almost like they have twin spirits. They have twin spirits.
Mm.
So they match one another. She wasn't her, but they match one another. They twist and twine and dance together. It's laughter, just joy and strength. So she can identify with her, and so can her elders. It's just the same fighting spirit. She has like a twin spirit sister that's just joy and laughter. And she needs to know that.
Who is speaking now?
This is Kaylani. She speaks to me often. She knows who I am. She has many spirit guides she needs to know. But she's speaking to Kaylani. She speaks to me all the time. I'm very happy with her. We all are.
Thank you so much. I'm sure she's going to appreciate hearing that. Can you tell her more about the Payanisi warrior?
The Payanisi warrior is the highest honored warrior that her people have, and they protect the chief. She is a Payanisi, and it was known a long time ago, but her people, there's some people that try to deny who she is because her spirit is so strong, but they have no choice but to know who she is now. They won't deny her now. She's the highest honor warrior, is a Payanisi warrior. She could even be beyond that. She has such a strong spirit, and it's getting stronger. And they know.
Can you help to always guide her so that she always has respect?
Yes.
And doing it like with this confidence. We spoke about having confidence but not being arrogant, so she can you help her to get all the respect with elegance, grace, and ease?
She trusts us, she will. She was scared to be too confident because she was afraid of losing that respect and that humbleness. She's humble, very humble. She is a hold her head higher. That confidence will shine through and she'll get all the respect in the world. But again, she needs to trust us and don't fear it. Just let it happen. Just trust us. That confidence will shine through. The more confident she becomes, the more humble she'll appear. It will balance itself out. Just let it happen. If there's something she needs to say or do in the moment, make sure she's mindful before she speaks. Don't speak because you want people to hear, or you think that's what they want to hear. Know it and feel it in your heart from us. She knows that feeling. The cockiness comes from not knowing and just saying. That balance is there. Just trust us.
Spoke about a language she heard. Can you talk with her about that too?
Oh, she heard Weedamos whisper to her, queen. That means queen. She knows what that means. There's more to tell her. She just needs to connect a little more so she can hear. And I know that it's Weedamo because every time we talk about it, I just want to laugh and smile because they have such an intertwining twin spirit. And she whispered to her, it means queen. Because she's a queen. She's a queen warrior.
So we spoke last time about opening lines of communication and been meditating. Can you help her? How does she specifically contact Weedamo? Is it different than when she wants to talk with you?
She wants to talk to me all the time. She needs to reach out to other spirit guides and open herself up a little more so she can get more information and just relax and let it happen instead of trying to have a specific way every time and analyze and break down things too much. Just let it happen. Open yourself up. She needs to open herself up more.
Is there a specific way to call in Weedamo for her? Like, is it for us, we would have like a different phone number. I mean, how does she contact Weedamo and not you? What would be the difference?
The joy in her heart, because they share our twin spirit from the heart. Just joy in her heart. Focus on joy in the heart. She doesn't need to call on her ancestors specifically. Just joy in her heart and laughter and just happiness. And she'll come because that's what they share. And that happiness and that joy that they share turns into strength. That's where she gets her strength from her. Is that joy that they share is strength. It gives her a kind of energy that she can get through anything. It's almost like two little girls just have their own language and their own happiness, and that's where she gets her strength. She needs to go into meditation with joy in her heart. And Weedamo will come and then whisper to her and tell her stuff and whisper and tell her secrets. It's a magical place with them. And that's what whenever her mother or the elders speak of Weedamo with her, it's just always a smile. It's odd to other people, but they know what they share. So they just let their spirits talk to each other.
She asks if there's a specific message that her ancestors would like her to get out to her people.
Staying strong. She's already delivered so many different messages that she just needs to keep doing what she's doing with a pure heart. And she is nothing specific. She has an individual message for everybody that she touches. And it goes directly to however they're feeling. She has the power to turn things around in people just by doing what she's doing. So it's nothing specific that we have to say today. It's individualized. She's good at touching people deeper. It's not a surface thing. It's touching people deeper. Individual. Everybody feels like she's specifically doing things just for them. Mm-hmm. So she has a specific individual message for everybody. That's our overall message.
Mm. I felt that it wasn't just for her people, it's for all people of everywhere, all over the world.
Yes, that's why I say it's individual, so it doesn't matter what their lineage is or where they come from or who their people are. She's specifically representing for people that get overlooked, mm-hmm. her people, but mm-hmm. that's why we want it to be individual, because it's from everybody, from little kids mm-hmm. to elders to mm-hmm. people that don't even agree with her specific choices of what she does in her personal life or her career, but she still touches those people that even look like they're angry. Mm-hmm. There's people that snoot their nose at what she does, but behind closed doors they want to be just like she is and do what she does. Mm-hmm. But they can't. She has sympathy for those people. Mm. They're not true to themselves. She's true to herself. She still has a lot to learn, but she's on the right path. Just trust us, and things will go a lot smoother.
Can you give her a sign or a symbol so she'll absolutely know it's you talking to her?
She knows in her heart. She gets a specific feeling in her heart. She has a huge heart, and she gets a feeling. She knows that flutter, piercing feeling that she gets in her heart. That she knows when it's me. She knows when it's coming from that good place and from her spirit, from her soul. And she knows when it's not. Mm-hmm. So don't deny it when it's not. Mm-hmm. Don't fight it when it's not good. You know when it's not good. Mm-hmm. She's very sensitive to energies. Her senses are really, really very good. They're very good. But they can be better. And we'll help her with that. She's going to have to be very sharp now. There's people that want what she has already. So she will help her be smart and sharp.
Is there anything she needs to add into her, what she's doing as far as helping other people?
Just listen and keep doing, trust what you're doing is the right thing. Don't question what you're doing, or don't question what happens. Whether it be good or bad, things happen for a reason. Everything has a meaning. Don't question. Just trust and let it happen. Keep going forward. Keep a positive mind. Don't surround yourself with negative people. She does a good job with that. She did a good job with filtering out the people that are just draining her energy. So we'll keep her sharp with that, even more so now.
Thank you. Ask, what is significant about this year?
Everything. There's so much happening this year. This is her year to grow. This is her year to grow immensely. So she needs to be alert in her spirit and her mind. And don't look to tomorrow. Just look in today and right now, what's happening around you now. She needs to learn in the now. Sometimes looks too forward. And what if? It's not what if, it's right now. Absorb the now and always be mindful of what's going on right now. Right now is all that matters. But this year is very significant because she's going to grow so much. In so many ways. Mentally, she's going to help her brother. She's the younger sibling, but she's the oldest soul. She's going to help. This is a positive, strong year for. This is the beginning of a whole new life. So we are here to help her get through these things and make her even stronger. She needs to trust us.
Ask about the year 2012. Was there a shift, an opening? What can you tell us about that point in her life?
There was an opening for her. There was a darkness that had to come for the light to be able to come. It was a point in her life where there was eyes need to be open on her end. There was things that needed to be realized. She thought that was it. That's where she was going, but she was completely wrong. She needed to be reminded there was an opening. There was a turn that took. She was taking things for granted. It needed to happen.
Ask how her brother's doing.
Oh, he's singing and dancing for joy. He's doing great. He's always with her. He was there the whole time in California. He's doing great. He's so proud of her. He's good. He's settled in very, very well. And she knows that. Boy, he does a smile.
Will he reincarnate?
I can't say right now.
Do family members always kind of come in when they reincarnate? Do they do it in soul groups all the time?
It depends on the soul. It depends on the soul and the group and the company they keep while they're here in that past life. It determines where they're going to go next, who they're going to go with, and if they're going to reincarnate at all. Some stay where they need to stay. And some have many lessons to learn. Just go. This is a test for her to just trust us, trust herself, and just go. Just let it go. Don't think. Just let it go.
Is there anything she can do to take advantage of this opportunity?
Don't say yes to everybody. She knows why she does it, but not everybody does. And now that everybody have seen it, everybody wants to be involved. So don't say yes to everybody. Because some are in it for the wrong reasons, or would want to be in it for the wrong reason, and she's very sharp with that. However, she was trying to make this happen for so long that don't say yes to everybody now.
Can you help her select the appropriate people?
Yes.
Okay.
There's good medicine and there's bad medicine. She spreads good medicine, so keep that in mind.
And we want everyone around her that's going to support her and enhance her life.
Yes.
Because she's enhancing so many.
Yes. Well, that's one thing I know. Well, I know many things, but I know she likes to say, or she would like to say yes to everyone, but she's beyond that now. She's in control. She's beyond that. She has the control now. She set the tone that she wanted to set. So she's in control.
We also know she doesn't want to hurt anyone's feelings, too. Can you help her make the selections so people don't get hurt? We don't need anyone being jealous of her or having anything, wishing her bad luck kind of stuff.
Yes, we protect her from that.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. That makes me very happy, and I'm sure she's going to also appreciate that.
She doesn't need to worry about that. We protect her. She just stick to her feelings, stick to her gut, and know that feeling in your heart. You can say no with love.
Say no with love. I love it. Is there anything she needs to do to fine-tune communicating with you and Weedamo and any of the other beings, her spirit guides?
Find the time and make the time. She needs to make more time. Just like she makes time for the physical, make a little bit more time for the spiritual.
Can you help her balance that?
Yes. We wake her up sometimes. She knows. We'll push her out of bed.
Is that like those downloads? We were talking about downloads. Can you talk with us about downloads?
Those vibrations she feels are energies. She's very sensitive to energies, whether it be in the moment or somebody she encountered throughout the day. She gets downloads of information, so we protect her a lot from other people's. They're either trying to drain her energy or put energy into her. So those vibrations she feels are just more or less us trying to protect her. She's not ready for all that downloading yet, but she does feel it all the time. She needs to just focus on herself and the information that we try to give her. She's getting very sensitive to people's energies. Very, very sensitive.
Is there anything she needs to do about it?
No.
Okay.
We protect her.
Okay.
But know that those vibrations are not bad vibrations. She's just her senses are waking up.
Will she get downloads at some time?
Yes.
Can you talk with us in general about what exactly are downloads?
Downloads of information that basically are to help either you or people around you. Sometimes they come in different forms of you helping somebody with a situation that you can reflect on and kind of relates to a situation of your own, and you kind of answer your own questions. So it's a little bit too complicated for her right now, so we're just waking up our senses.
Okay. Does this also apply to symbols? Like sometimes we get symbols?
Yes, we've given her a symbol. We've given her languages.
Can you talk with her about that symbol?
That symbol is her symbol. We gave her a specific symbol
Mm-hmm.
that she saw and drew.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just her symbol. We just gave her a symbol. That's a warrior symbol.
And did you tell her what she's supposed to do with this symbol?
She just needs to know that's her symbol.
Mm-hmm.
For her only.
Is it private?
It's her only.
Okay. Should she put it like on her equipment when she's working? Special?
Keep it in her medicine bag.
Okay.
And just keep it in the palm of her hand is where it's most powerful. So she keeps it on a piece of paper on the palm of her hand just for her. Just for her.
Okay.
She can keep it under her pillow.
Mm-hmm.
Where she keeps her crystals sometimes with her amethyst.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's powerful. With her in the palm of her hand.
Okay.
That's her symbol.
Does everyone have their own specific symbol?
When they're ready, they do. Not everybody is ready to have their own symbol.
Are there any other things they should do with these symbols? 'Cause
some of them are to share. Most of them are just to keep by themselves. They're powerful. You need to look inside yourself to find out what it means to you.
Mm-hmm.
There's no generic way to have a symbol mean anything.
Mm-hmm.
It means it's personal to you.
Okay.
And you need to dig inside yourself to find out what it means to you. It's how you get to know who you really are. It's a reminder for you to know who you really are.
Mm. The symbols, is it like a vibration too?
Yes.
Okay, so it's like...
It's a vibration. Some of the downloads you're referring to, the vibration that you feel, sometimes we send downloads of symbols. So you'll get a vibration and then see a symbol, and that's your symbol, depending on where it is on the body.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is there anything that needs to happen or need to do anything to enhance her work, her mind, body, spirit, emotion? Are there any classes she needs to take? We want detail. If you could give us some detail for...
Stop saving your energy and go harder in the gym. She's very, very big on trying to save herself because she doesn't trust. She doesn't trust herself, and she tries to save everything. Just let it go. Let it go.
Mm-hmm.
There will be more. The more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. She's on the right path. She can go the distance. She doesn't trust herself.
Mm.
She needs to mentally trust. By herself, I mean us.
Mm-hmm.
She's so worried about what if no one's going to be there.
Mm.
Oh, we're here. Just trust and let it go.
Okay. Is there anything she needs to change? Any techniques or anything to make things better for her?
She needs to make time for her mental. She needs to speak to us more and make the time for that. She connects better when she does yoga and then meditates. She puts herself in a mind-body connection that resonates with her. It's a mind-body thing.
Mm-hmm.
Going right into the mind with her,
Mm.
she's very physical.
Mm-hmm.
So she needs to do more of a mind-body. Work on her body first,
Mm-hmm.
and then come to us.
Would it be appropriate for her or helpful for her to do it like sometimes they tell me to do a walking meditation? Would it be beneficial? Can she do like when she's working out, do a workout meditation?
Yeah, she's very specific, and she has a repetitive type of thought when she's working out, but the yoga relaxes her and opens her mind up, and it's a better connection for her to be physical when connecting with us. She needs the opposite. So when her body's up high, and we can bring her down low, and she's more connected to us, more open to be connected, and everything's more connected, the mind body.
Okay. Well, what needs to happen for her to take over this position?
Her mental mind, her mind. She needs to work on her mind. Get rid of the fear and trust us. This all comes down to trusting and letting it go. Trust that it will happen. Trust that it's meant to happen completely. Let it go. What has ever happened in the past has already happened. There's nothing she can do to change anything. She tries to control it. It's not in her control, it's in ours. So just trust. What we're doing on our end is going to work. She needs to just trust us. Her mental needs to get better. Get outside of her own head. As great as she thinks she is. Put her on a too high of a pedestal. She's higher, much more capable of being greater than she is, and she will be. Once she stops thinking that she's not worth it, she's worth it. She's worthy of it, and much more.
Is there anything she can do to enhance all of this with nutrition, vitamins?
Eat more natural foods. She does good with her food, but she tries to supplement too much. More natural foods. She eats very well. Be mindful where the food comes from. And eat more natural foods. And slow down. She needs to slow down when she eats. That's why she has digestive issues.
How about vitamins, minerals, enzymes, anything like that?